Worldbox. For every 25 years, I bomb the weakest player. Starting small and working our way up to the new. Here we have our 8 kingdoms. 2 humans, 2 dwarfs, 2 orcs, and 2 elves. Our first nations are starting to develop. And of course, on both islands, the orcs just aren't making a nation. Because why would they? Normally, I'd go around and change all their names to some stupid joke. But I think I'm a bit better than that now. Finally, we have a nation on each island. So what we're going to do now, we're going to speed up time and see who's going to get new. I mean, we all know who's getting bombed. 37, 36, 15, 31, 38, 43, 39, 6. 6. We're going to start this off with a single piece of TNT. Right there. Well, let's see what happens. Now that was kind of underwhelming. Machines, there's one of them. It's a kindness, really. So we're going to wait another 25 years and see who's getting bombed next. My money is on the short kings. Let's be real, the mean green killing machine is not surviving another 25 years. Real quick, if you are enjoying, subscribe down below. You know you want to. The mean green killing machine was slain, and it looks like the Ewoks have taken over their former land. But most importantly, who is getting bombed? Not a good day for our short kings. I think the fact that their houses are pretty spread out means they won't die straight away to this. I mean, the dorks are right there. This time, we're going to drop grenades onto the windmill. I mean, that didn't even take out the windmill. Drop a few more. It looks like that's not really done too much to our short kings. But if the fire spreads, that could be bad. But if they can't get their numbers up in the next 25 years, it's going to be slightly worse for them. Amazingly, against all odds, not only are the short kings still alive, they're not the smallest. We have the short kings on 34, the dorks on 54, the health and safety violations on 37, they're not much higher than the short kings. The Ewek, however, are our first nation to surpass 100 people, and the first people to take over another island. Now, Beef may have 55 citizens, they are surrounded by the Ewek. Over here we have Dobby Sock with a strong 58, and finally, with only 31 citizens, we have Luton Airport. This time, we're going to drop 3 bombs. One there, and one there. So let's see how much damage this does. And one for luck. Now that might not have done loads, but as soon as we hit the year 100, I guarantee it will do damage. The year 100. The age of wonders. 53, 65, 121, 66, 45. Luton Airport have tripled in size since we bombed them. The short kings, who appear to be at war with the Ewek. Now, it doesn't take a master strategist to realise that an army of 35 with a culture level of 16 has a massive advantage over an army of 2 with a culture level of 9. If you think about it, this is just the kindest thing that we can do. So we drop right in the centre, just here. Then we'll see that number start to go down pretty soon. That was quite underwhelming, so we'll just drop another few. Why not? That should do some more damage. Next up will be the atom bomb. We're in the year 125. This land belongs to Luton Airport, their population of 104 and a 33 strong standing army. Now, short kings, guys, I gave you 25 years to recover from that napalm bomb. Not really done the best job of that. I hate to do this. I really do. But you knew the rules. I think that's done it. I'm not quite sure how you're still alive. It is the year 150 in the Age of Dark, and the short kings have been destroyed, with the territory being contested by both the Dorks and Luton Airport, who are now at a whopping 162 population. It's not looking as good for Dobby Sock, with only 38. Down here, we have both the Ewek and the health and safety violations on a respectable 71. But here it is, at a meager 19 population. We have Beef, 3 atomic bombs, 1 in each corner. It seems 3 was pretty effective, and then there were 5. With Dobby Sock currently being the lowest at 47. They're going to want to step their act up, because in 25 years, they're getting antimatter. So we are now in year 175, and we're back in the Age of Wonders, which is great, because I can now see things. And looking over the world now, Dobby Sock has redeemed himself. Nice. The dorks standing at a mere 24. And the dorks may be loyal beyond belief, with the ability to build boats, barracks, and windmills, and be led by a wise, peaceful king. But I mean, they're getting nuked. Oop. Is that it? Oh, sorry, I coughed. Now the loss of everything they've ever known won't feel so bad, because they've just got a friendly guy. I've got this weird feeling that in 25 years, that nation is not going to be so lucky. Now we are in the year 200. The first thing I've noticed, the Ewek are dead. That happened in year 178. Well, that's unfortunate. Here we are, Dobby Sock with 112, Luton Airport with 297, the Dorks still somehow on 33, and the Elfin Safety Violation on 42. Now we all know what that means. This one can have quite a big effect on both the Elfin Safety Violations and Dobby Sock, as they've both got land nearby. I mean, let's be honest, this is the bit you all clicked on the video for. Right in the center. Whoa! They're dead. Whoa. What? Did I just see that right? Yo! This guy's shielded. Must be because of the Age of Wonder. We've got a little fella here too. We've got a Zut. That is honestly so mad that they survived. But will they be able to do anything in the next 25 years? Wait, what? You're not a dork. Who are you? No! Perfect. Really hoping for an underdog story, but it looks like the dorks have died. Oh wow, they really didn't last long. And not long after that, the Elfin Safety Violations were also destroyed. Then there are a bunch of natural disasters, a few new kings. It looks as well like we have a split-off faction of the Luton Airport with Wise. I mean, that's quite a big chunk of Luton Airport. But I can't help but notice that although they might be a pretty big chunk, they are the smallest nation. You know what that means. I've never actually seen what this does. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off by dropping one, and if it does something cool, we'll drop like, I don't know, 50? I mean, does that... Whoa! Just one bomb can do all that. What will this do? I think I have a new favourite bomb. The Wisey are still clinging on. Luton Airport is still a powerhouse. Dobby Sock have moved from up here in the middle of all that conflict down to here. They're claiming 3 of the bottom 4 islands. Oh, I've ruined that island. So Wisey, today we're going to be playing a bit of a game. That's right, I call it Meteorite Catch. Meteorite Catch. And then there were 2. Finally, we're in the year 275, the age of hope. And people feel optimistic about what was to come. Wouldn't that be what is to come? Either way, that doesn't matter. What matters is this is a time of peace and prosperity all across the land. Except if you're Dobby Sock, with a meagre population of 63. We're currently occupying 2 islands. So I think it's only fair we give them 2 nukes. We go 1, 2. Oh god. Oh god, I just realised we should have had a smaller brush size. I meant to be using this one. That feels like a war crime. I mean, so I guess that means Luton Airport wins. But don't worry, the video doesn't end yet. But we're not going to nuke them just for the sake of it. We're a reasonable, benevolent, loving God. So we're going to wait for the year 300 before we exterminate them. Do you honestly think, at this point in the video, I'd let you come in and become a major player? Sure, you know what, Holy Gamfu, you do have a part to play. I haven't tested out the bowling ball yet. I kind of forgot that it also bounced over onto Luton Airport. I mean, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. So before we wait another 25 years, that's just half the population. Well, that's exciting.
1 minute later.
Okay, right, what haven't we done? Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to fill their entire continent with TNT. Oh, they've also got a village over here. And they've got a few over here as well. So now we've got our TNT down, we're not actually going to detonate. No, we're going to wait for them to do it. And what's more, instead of just, you know, being at the year 350 and just killing a few more, we are going to wait for the year 500. And during that entire time, I'm not going to interfere. Oh, I really can't wait for this to explode. The year 500. In that time, I think Luton Airport had 4 or 5 rebellions and took them all out. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how big your nation grows. We have a new, smallest nation. I think there's only one thing we can really do.